Welcome to Yoga for You. With your host, Ana del Rosal, certified yoga teacher. Yoga is not a substitute for medical attention, examination, diagnosis, or treatment. Please check with your doctor before beginning any exercise regimen, especially if you recently had surgery, are pregnant, or postnatal. If at any moment something doesn't feel right, please stop. It's important to listen to your body. I will provide detailed instruction as you move in and out of poses to ensure your safety. If you have any questions, contact your local yoga teacher or studio. Thank you for tuning in. Have a blessed day. Welcome to Yoga for You with Ana. The focus of today's class is just going to be easy on the shoulders. We won't be doing any downward dogs or onto your hands and knees. It's really just going to be about standing poses and some seated. And so this is a great class for those of you who have shoulder injuries. We're going to start coming up to stand. So come up however you like. Just come up standing, please. Feet parallel. And just close your eyes, please. Just take a couple of deep breaths here. And just inhaling fully, feeling your lungs lift. Bring your belly in. Good. So as you inhale, think of lengthening up through the crown of your head. And exhaling, drawing the belly in. And just one more centering breath. Inhaling fully. Exhaling completely. We're just going to come into a couple forward folds. I'm going to just turn to the side. And you're going to inhale, sweep your arms up to what's comfortable for you. If that's about it, then stay there. And then you're going to exhale, fold forward. And just come all the way down. And then inhale, come all the way back up. It's just to keep your hands behind your thighs. And I'll just do that for the next couple ones. So you're going to exhale, just fold forward. Just gentle. Bend the knees if you need to. And then inhale, come all the way up. And again, just 3 more like that. Exhaling, forward fold. And last 2, exhale here. And inhale, come up. And this last one, you're going to come into it and hold. So just forward fold. If you need to bend the knees, if your hamstrings are really tight and you want to get the release in the back, feel free to bend your knees. You can have the legs straight and just getting that opening through the hamstrings. So just a couple of easy breaths here, please. Really pressing in equally into your feet. Relaxing the shoulders. Good, and then press down through your feet and come all the way up to stand. Nice job. Okay, have your right foot forward, left foot back. Start off facing the front. And you can have your hands here. We'll just do things in prayer. So easy on the shoulders. Press into that right heel and just find your breath. And have this back leg nice and strong. So you're pressing into that pinky edge of the back foot. And gazing to the horizon. Take 2 more breaths. And just take 1 more full breath, please. Great. And then press into that right heel to straighten the leg. And we're going to fold forward. So coming forward, either hands to the shin. If you can bring your hands to the floor, feel free. And then fold over. You can also use a block or a water bottle here to support your hands. And press evenly through both feet. So you want to press into that back heel. Good. Take 2 more breaths. And 1 more. Good. Then inhale, look up halfway. Bring your hands to your hips. Come all long legs. And then pivot your feet parallel. We're going to hang in the middle for a second. Hands to hips. Inhale, lift your chest. Open your heart here. And then exhale again. Just forward folds. Easy forward fold. Soft bend in the knees if you need it. Hands to the floor. Inhale, look up. Just a breath. And then, so you can go as wide with the legs here. If your head is touching the floor, then you want to shorten the stance. But if your head's really far away, feel free to lengthen the legs. So you really get that inner thigh stretch, the hamstring stretch here. So just coming into symmetrical pose, and maybe the 2 sides feel slightly different. Good. Just take 1 more full breath. And then inhale, look up halfway. Exhale, draw your hands to your hips, and then come all the way up to stand. Good. Now we're going to turn to face the other side. Left foot's going to be forward. Make sure you're just on the other foot. If you did left foot forward first time, then feel free to do the right side. Hands to prayer. Just warrior 1 stance here. So your front foot is parallel to the edges of the mat, and the back foot's slightly turned in. Lengthen the tailbone down and lift up through your chest, please. Good, and just stay with your breath. So you want to have an even inhale, even exhale. And just take 1 more full breath, please. Good, and then inhale, straighten that front leg. Really draw that left hip back in space, right hip forward. And again, we're going to fold forward here. Shoulders move away from the ears. And again, just try to equalize your breath and make it as smooth as possible. Nice. And then look up halfway. Bend the knee if you need to. Press into your feet. Come all the way up to stand. Good. And then parallel your feet again for me, please. So we'll take another forward fold. This time we're going to grab the ankles. Fold forward. Grab your ankles with your hands. You can also grab your toes if you want. Inhale, look up and lengthen for a brief moment. And then exhale, fold forward. So make sure that you're not shrugging your shoulders up to your ears, but you're lengthening them towards the hips. So you're creating space in the neck here. Allows for a release to the thoracic, the upper spine. Good. Take another full breath. And then inhale, look up halfway. And then come all the way up to stand. Okay, warrior 2. Turn your right toes so they're parallel to the edges of the mat, and then the back foot's just slightly turned in. You can keep your hands to prayer again if you like, or you can extend your arms and turn the palms to face up. And then make sure that you're spreading your arms apart so you're not clenching the shoulder blades together, but there's actually space. And then gaze over your right middle finger. And then we're going to come right into triangle. So inhale, straighten that front leg, and you're going to reach down. Right hand comes in anywhere along the leg. If you can touch the floor, feel free. And then just actually place this hand on your hip. Opening for the back of the shoulder. And here you can look down if that's more comfortable for your neck. You can look towards your screen, or you can look to the ceiling. but just rotating your chest slightly to the ceiling. And one more full breath here, please. Good. Press down through your feet, come up to stand. And let's pivot on the feet. So now you're just going to turn your left toes to the other edge of the mat. Right foot comes in slightly. Bend that left knee. Again, palms. So you can have your hands to prayer or palms out. And then gaze to your left middle finger. Again, spread the shoulders apart and relax them down so they're not coming up towards your ears, but they're lengthening. Two more breaths. And one more full breath, please. And then let's come into triangle. So inhale, straighten the front leg. And then just hinge over your left leg. Right hand comes to your low back. And again, looking down. Up. And then there shouldn't be a lot of weight on this arm. You should be able to move it freely. So you're really finding the obliques here, your abdominals to help support you. And if you're going too far and you really need that hand to support you, come up. Good, one more full breath. And then inhale, come all the way up to stand, please. And then toe heel your feet in. So you're coming to the middle. And let's just come into Tadasana again, where we started. So just close your eyes for a brief moment. Be aware of the inhale and the exhale. Relax the shoulders down. And then open your eyes, and we're going to do one standing pose here. So standing on your right leg, we're going to come into tree. You can either bring your to your right ankle, left foot to shin, or you can bring it to your inner thigh. Even I lose my balance, so I'm going to stay a little lower today. Hands to prayer. Lift up through your low belly. So if you find your right hip swinging out to the side, hug it. And if you need the support of a wall, feel free. Take two more breaths. One more full breath, please. Good, and then bring that left foot down. Like slight bend in the knee. Bring your right heel either to the left ankle, foot to shin. I'm going to stay here. If you want to go higher, feel free. And hands to prayer. So again, if the hip's sinking out to the side, draw it in. So you feel like the outer hips engage and you can lift out of your waist. Good. Take two more breaths. And then come back into your pose if you fall out. One more breath here. Good. And then come back through center. Perfect. And let's come to sit. However you need to. And we're going to start with the seated twist. So take your right knee and either you can bend it on the inside or you can take it over that left leg. Both hands to the shin. Sit up nice and tall here. Relax the shoulders. Inhale a bit more and lifting that right arm up. And then exhale, right hand comes back behind you. And you can either just stay holding this right knee with the left hand. You can hug it in and twist. Good, so inhale, lift your chest. More. Good, inhale. And exhale. Good, two more breaths. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Good, one more full breath. Inhaling, lifting and lengthening your spine out. Exhale, draw your belly in and twist it. And then come back through center. And we're going to do Janu Shashasana here. So you're going to bring your right foot as in tree. And we're just going to fold forward. So you can stay a little bit more upright if that's where you need to be. Or you can just walk your hands. You can grab your foot. You can drop your head. coming towards your chest so you can lengthen the back of the neck here and soften through the shoulders. So you're not trying to reach for your foot to lift the shoulders up towards your ears. They're relaxed. They're not doing any of the work at this moment. And take 2 more full breaths. And 1 more full breath, please. Great. And then inhale, just gently walk your hands back, come up to sit. Take that right foot out in front of you and bend the left knee. So the left knee can be on the inside or cross it over. Grab a hold of that left shin with both hands, sit up nice and tall. And you're going to inhale the left arm up. Exhale, take that left hand back behind you. Or you can just keep holding it. But you'll inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, twist, belly in. So use your inhale here to create more space in the upper back. Exhale, draw your waist in. Good, take. Then exhale, twisting. Good, 1 more full breath, inhale. And exhale. Good, and then come back through center, please. And again, we'll bring this left foot now to the side. And then fold. It's comfortable for you if it's more upright, hang out there. If you have a little bit more space in your spine, feel free to come drop. And you can also bend that knee, the right knee if you need to, and that'll give you a little bit more space in your back. Good. And exhaling. Good, twice more. Inhale fully. Exhale completely. Good. Inhale slowly. Come up. And now we're going to extend both legs. We'll do 1 forward fold. So if you feel like you need to move the flesh from your sit bones, feel free. Sit up nice and tall. If you have tight hamstrings, feel free to bend the knees. That sometimes helps. And again, you'll get more of a release through your low back here. If you want to get that hamstring stretch, feel free to straighten the legs, drop the feet, whatever's available to you, and just fold forward. Again, relax the chin towards your chest, relax your shoulders. So I don't want you to strive here and pull yourself into the pose. Really just let this be an easy pose. 2 more breaths. One more breath, please. Great, and then inhale, come on up. And let's lay on our backs. We'll do a bridge, and then we'll come in around. And here. Okay, so your feet are hip width apart. Press down through your feet, connect the upper arms, and just lift your hips up. Just one simple bridge, just bringing balance, neutrality back into your spine. And really opening up the front from the forward folds. Feet. And make sure you're connecting the entire foot to the mat, that you're not lifting one foot up. Good, 2 more breaths. 1 more full breath, please. Coming down, hug your knees into your chest. We're almost done. Just hug them in. If you feel like you need a final twist before we end, feel free to do that. Otherwise, just extend your legs straight out. Try to let your feet flop open, palms face. Just take 3 soft breaths here. And then after that third one, just allow your breath to return to normal. No shaping. So your choice, if you want to hang out here in your Shavasana, your rest pose longer, feel free. Otherwise, just begin to deepen your breath. Move your... Good. Stretch your arms overhead. Take a full deep breath in. And then hug your knees into your chest, excuse me. And you'll roll to one side and come up to sit. Finding a comfortable seat here. Close your eyes. And then just bring your hands to prayer. And just thank you for tuning in. For treating your body with kindness and compassion. Have a beautiful day. The light within me honors the light within you. Namaste.